Yo, what's up, guys? NextGen Wealth Tips here. In this video, we'll be going through some news, what's happening with the market and outlook and predictions on the market, and some support and resistance levels to look at tomorrow. Now, to start, Apple is getting some more bad news and getting sued some more. Biden tightens AI. Bitcoin is dropping a lot, might even break that 90K level, which we already seen, and more. So let's get started. I put a lot of time and effort in these videos. All I ask for in return is a sub. Also, check out my Discord while it's still free. Come share ideas, ask questions, and grow your knowledge. So basically, to start, we're going to start off with the heat map for the day. After hours, we did see some better movement, so we're going to be talking about that a little bit later when we pull up the charts. But we got Apple down 1% for the day, 2% NVIDIA. You got Tesla up 2%. Tesla did have a big grow, so we're going to be talking about that a little bit later, and some other stocks too. I am not really going to tell you guys whether I'm bearish or bullish for this market. I think today, with after hours looks, I can show y'all a little sneak peek, but just look at Tesla themselves. We grew just a bunch today. With that being said, I don't want to say that we're in a bullish market yet because we're still waiting on Tuesday and Wednesday for some good news to come out. So I recommend waiting for that before we honestly see which direction the market is going. But a lot of people are anticipating for these numbers, and these numbers can show big things. With that being said, let's look at some news first. So first off, we got Biden. So basically, in short, Biden administration is proposing a new framework for exporting advanced computer chips used to develop AI, and it is to balance national security concerns about the technology. This also will limit gaming chips too, because you guys know some of the chips has AI in it, and it affects it for over 120 countries. With that being said, we do got another news article that says that it's going to affect NVIDIA, but it already is. I don't really see any effect in it yet. But just keep this on your mind. If this does become in effect, it could make NVIDIA stock kind of drop, because since NVIDIA sells AI chips, is going to hinder on that. But with that being said, just like we said earlier, Apple is kind of fighting another being sued again. Basically, Apple got sued previously for their Siri listening in, and now we have another one. Basically, the App Store. So Apple kind of overprices their commission fees on the App Stores, things like 30%. So now the UK is putting in a $1.8 billion App Store lawsuit. Apple recently got some more bad news and sued on their Siri, just like I said before. With that being said, this lawsuit is basically because Apple has abused a dominant position by charging app developers an unfair 30% commission through the App Store. And basically, it costs British consumers up to 1.5 billion pounds. With that being said, if you really think about it, if this really does come in store, will the people that got affected make the money back? Probably not. But this kind of just bad news on Apple if you're investing in Apple, and Apple is going to be looking a little bit to the downtrend still, even if we get up. So I want to keep that in mind because they're just getting sued back to back. So another one that I look at is, I basically look at MSTR a lot, and it moves with Bitcoin, but they recently got some more Bitcoin, and now they basically own 2% of Bitcoin overall that exist. But they purchased $243 million of Bitcoin after basically Bitcoin is selling off right now. We hit like the 90K level. I think we hit 89 earlier. It is rallying back up. I think we're at like 94,000 now, but we've seen a big sell-off in Bitcoin recently, and MSTR used their money to basically get into it. With that being said, let's take a little break and talk about the top daily gainers. So one was a Donald Trump media stock. Basically, this has gone up 30% today. With that being said, we got two of the Donald Trump ones. This one went up 20% and this one went up 30%. And some other ones too. I'm not really looking at these ones, but the top daily losers, Moderna. So basically, I think I have an article on this too, but basically recently we had the bird flu like a week ago, I think, and we had a death and some people sick. So a lot of people were putting fear into it and also buying Moderna stock, but now we have a 16% sell-off. We might see an overall sell-off because the bird flu kind of went away. So with that being said, we'll be looking at that later. Again, I hope everybody is safe with the LA fires, but basically it will hit European insurance about €1 billion losses, and probably even more in the future. So keep that in mind if you're investing in any European stocks. So basically, with the TikTok ban coming up, apps like Instagram, YouTube, everything like that is trying to get their platform out more, because when people get off of TikTok, they're going to get on Instagram, they're going to get on YouTube, and you never know, you might even see a new app getting made. But with that being said, Instagram right now says it is prioritizing original content. So basically, a lot of people are switching from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube. They're just basically saying they're prioritizing OG people, basically, in short. Another thing that's going on, a company is buying a cancer therapy for up to $2.5 billion. It's by Scorpion Therapeutics. With that being said, look into these two stocks and make your investment. Honestly, it's gonna grow your money. Just like I said earlier, Moderna stock plunges 17%, and they basically lowered their 2025 sales, and also a lot of people bought into it for the bird flu. Also, this is what I was talking about before. NVIDIA stock falls after Biden administration release update. Honestly, I didn't even see the stock fall, but you might see it fall in the future with this news going on. There's just bad news for it. Robinhood is paying a settlement basically for over record keeping. It's $45 million. So if you invest in Robinhood, you might see it go down. It's down 1.22%. But with that being said, I kind of want to make the news a little bit quick just so we can talk about the market. So basically, we see Tesla up a bunch, especially after hours, still growing up, still showing a bullish trend. We are kind of falling back a little bit. With that being said, normally, even if we're in a bearish market, you will see bullish days. This might just be one of those days that's bullish, or maybe people just anticipating the numbers on Tuesday and Wednesday because the stock market might be in a bullish trend, but I don't want to say that it is yet because it is only one day that shows. And we kind of start off the day with some higher highs, and then we kind of had a little bounce, and then boom. So with that being said, do not play any calls or anything like that just based on this. I recommend waiting for the numbers Tuesday and Wednesday. After Wednesday, you can probably trade bullish plays after that. With that being said, we did get that 410 level like I was saying before, but I did say it was going to bounce off if we were in a bearish market. With that being said, I recommend still looking at that 410 level. We might fall down below that 410, 405, and 400. If we fall below that 400, we might be back down to the 390 levels. But if they continue going up, look at that 420 level. That's going to be a key level. If we break that 420, we can see 425, 430. Next, we're going to talk about NVIDIA because we had a pretty green time here. We had like a little fluctuation, but at the same time, after hours, green once again. With that being said, I recommend looking at the 135 level to break again. If you get 135, 136, 137, and then maybe breaking that 140 in the future. And then going to the downside, I'll look at 133 as a key level, and then, or 133.9, so 134 basically, but 133.9 is just a key level in the past. And then 32, 31, and then 30 is going to be a key level. We bounced off of that 29 level, or 30, 29 to 30 level. So I don't think we'll get down there anymore. We might just bounce off that 32 level tomorrow if we do go to the downside. The overall SPY, honestly, if you look at all the stocks, we kind of had a bottom out point, and then we were kind of just going back up. So that being said, we might have found a bottom point for stocks. So just look at the bottom point. So for SPY, I look at 575 to the bottom point, where we might just bounce back off, or we can break it and go down even lower. With that being said, we're not even close to it anymore. So I look at the 580 level, going to the downside, break that 580, 579, and then 578 going to the upside. I'll look at it breaking that 584 level. If we can break that 584 tomorrow, we could go to the upside, 585, 586. We might reach that 590 by the end of the week if we are bullish, but that is only if we are bullish, so keep that in mind. So basically, I did have a play for MSTR. It kind of didn't make that lower high I was kind of talking about on the 4-hour time frame that we were kind of planning on it hitting. I mean, we kind of did, but we kind of didn't because you kind of want to see it go down. So we still have a chance of it still hitting a lower high. It kind of just bounced off of that 94,000 for Bitcoin. But at the same time, we still have MSTR moves with Bitcoin, by the way, so it's gonna be like kind of the same looking chart. But we're kind of neutral right now. We're kind of making a little cup to an extent. With that being said, look at how it moves past the 336 level tomorrow. If we can break past that 336, we'll be bullish for Bitcoin and MSTR. But if we bounce down low, we might even see it down at the 303 level to the 300 level if we are bearish tomorrow. So keep that in mind. Those are just two key levels to look at. With that being said, those are some of the stocks that I wanted to look at today. Let me know in the comments below, and you can hit me up on Discord if you guys want me to look at another stock. I will make sure to cover it in the video if you guys ask. I wanted to make this video shorter and sweeter because normally we've been making like 20-minute videos for this. I kind of want to make them shorter. Thanks for watching the video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Check out some of those links for some free stocks. Who says no to free money, you know? And then also check out the Discord. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys. Love you guys.